Hi guys, it's Natasha again. So, continuing on with the things that I've learned during my long fast, and I still do it on and off. I still haven't done it as long as those first three that I showed y'all. But for this one, it's called Heartbreak. This time, heal all wounds. And like I said, if you watched the very first fasting video I did, it wasn't for weight loss. It was for emotional, because I was going through the divorce at the time, but I ended up losing all that weight. So like I said, one of the reasons I did that was to do emotional. And one thing I did realize, that time, at least for me, didn't heal the wounds. Because to me, if time heals all wounds, you wouldn't have all these people running around 10, 20 years after the fact, still being triggered by this person or a situation that happened to them. What does heal your wound is your mindset. You have to shift. You have to get out of that thing that triggered you, that situation, because your body reacts like you were starting all over. Like that offense that happened to you, it's like it happened all over again, just because your mindset hasn't changed. When it happened to me, it was like I was reliving my spouse cheating over again. And the thing is, like, I've forgiven, I've done all this. Why is this popping back up? But the reason it popped back up, because in my spirit, I still want a revenge. And you get cheated on, who doesn't want revenge? But the thing is, with that, you're still attached to that because you're invested in that revenge. You're invested in wanting them to feel bad. You're invested in making sure God rains down, or if you go to some kind of spiritual person, something happening to them, when you need to fully, completely detach from that thing. I believe you can heal from anything as long as you're not holding on to it. And that's why people, still after 20 years, I know people divorced for 20 years, they haven't been with anybody or want to be with anybody because they're still stuck from that first offense. And I don't want that. I'm amazing. I'll be an amazing wife to the right person. So I don't want that. That's why, after that happened, after the divorce, it was just healing. I do not care how it feels. I don't care what I have to do. I just need to heal from that situation. It's like my mind just wanted to be so stuck in that I just stayed in it longer than I was supposed to. Like I said, I still had hurt and revenge in my spirit. I didn't want it to let go. And like I said, fasting was one of the things that brought it to my attention. I can either stay suffering or grow away from that situation, which is what I ended up doing, eventually. And when you get that peace, when you get that freedom, you will protect it at all costs. I don't care. If I were to see them and, God was, you could have the peace for the rest of your life if you give them a hug, I will give them a hug, just because that peace is so important to me. I feel so freaking good after going through that. And that was one of the most excruciating things, or probably the most excruciating thing that I've ever, I think, been through. Unless I'm forgetting something, which is good because I'm not holding on to whatever it is anyway. But my thing is, you have to let go. It sucks. You don't want to, but you have to let go. You have to grow away from it. And the thing is, if you're looking at that person that cheated or someone that harmed you, in my case, what am I missing? Potential disease? They were cheating. They could have brought something back to me. Now, granted, I know spirit kept me away from that because it wouldn't allow me to be physical with them during that time, which is, now I see why. Lies, deceit, what am I holding on to? I don't even want to be on the same line or level of a person that would do something like that. So in my mind, and what was downloaded to me, you have to forgive. You have to move forward in that, because if you don't, it drops you down to their level. You don't want that. Clearly I was being protected, obviously, because so many things could have happened. Even though I was having weird dreams, I thought it was just dreams. I didn't realize it was warnings. And two, That's another point. Also, after a while, after you surrender and it's fully over, you kind of feel sorry for them, because what they'll get is something a whole lot better than what you would have given to them regarding revenge and punishment if you just let it go. And I know that. And that you, please just believe that. And once you don't go into thinking that, but for real, you will feel sorry for them after a while, just because you just don't care. And you, as a person, you don't want to see other people suffer, even though they made you suffer. But, you know, life is about balance. So balance the scales, God. Thanks. But yeah, so like I said, I encourage you to take care of yourself, because they're taking care of themselves and probably somebody else if they're cheating. Take care of you fully. Honestly, you'll forget that they're even around or they even did anything to you. And even if they do pop up in your head, you don't think of the offense. It's just like seeing somebody flash by, oh, them, and then it goes away. And y'all, when I say that this was the most excruciating thing and I can talk like this right now, you have to believe me. You have to forgive. You have to let go. That's the whole point of everything. You have to be into yourself and developing yourself, because when you're doing that, you're not even remotely paying attention to them anyway. But yeah, in the end, as hard as it seems, you win. And if you went through any of my other videos when I told you guys what happened, when I told you why I fasted, when I told you what happened in the, why I had to go through a divorce, just everything, every single thing, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. And even if you have problems with that, go to my Amazon shop. I have a book, my wonderful, beautiful book. Here it is. But yeah, I love you guys. You can be free of that BS. You really, really can. I know it seems like you can't. I know it seems that's just not possible. Like that, I thought that a while ago, but once you get out of that, I don't care how long it takes. I mean, it could take you a year, it could take you a couple of months, but once you're out of it, you do not want to go back. You don't want to look forward to it. You be willing to give them a hug just to keep your peace. But please, just hold on. Comment below if you have any issues, if you just need some advice, want to know something extra that I did. But yeah, you can do it. Time doesn't heal all wounds. Your mindset does. You got to let it go. Anyway, I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.